They're not fighting for your love. They're fighting for your light. Someone said you're dangerous, but only to the false. They argue over you because they feel what you've forgotten. They don't want your body. They want your essence. Your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. They fight because your presence rewrites them. You were never just someone. You were the turning point. Someone said you're cursed. That's how they describe holy power they can't hold. You're not a prize. You're a prophecy. They don't want you. They need your forgiveness. Someone called you a lie. That's how they cope with losing your truth. They see you as salvation, but fear the healing you bring. You're not being chosen. You're being recognized. Someone called you too much, right before drowning in your absence. They fight over your name because it won't leave their mouth. Someone said you were a mirror. That's why they broke you. They don't miss you. They miss the version of them that only showed up around you. You were not forgotten. You were misinterpreted. Someone said you're chaos. But you were just the first truth that didn't flinch. You never belonged to anyone. That's why they war over the illusion. They're not obsessed with you. They're haunted by who they could have been with you. Someone said you cast spells. But you just loved without armor. Your silence is louder than any apology they never gave. They don't want you back. They want another chance to deserve you. Someone said you're cold. They confused protection with punishment. You weren't indecisive. You were sacred, and they rushed it. Someone said you're unforgettable. And it hurt to agree. They're not confused. They're convicted. Someone said you changed them. You did. That's what love with roots does. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You're not the one who needs to choose. You're the one they couldn't choose rightly. Someone said you're divine. They didn't mean it kindly. But it was still true. You were the lesson. That's why they still speak your name like a wound. The battle over you isn't about love. It's about what your presence awakens. They said you're the villain. But you were the only one who stayed honest.